All right, so a little story time this morning, shall we? Let's talk about how I got started in real estate. So, my very first thought of entering into the world of real estate came when I was in college. So, I was, I think, sophomore year of college, and I realized that there was potentially a lot of money to make in this real estate game. So, I had worked for my uncle before, and he is a part-time realtor and a full-time business owner. I asked him the one day, and I was like, hey, just curious, how much money do you make as a realtor? And he was making like $30, $40, $50,000 a year doing this part-time, like literally less than 15 hours a week. So me, being the person who likes to make some money, was like, man, just imagine how much money you could make if you were doing this full-time. So being the go-getter that I am, if you want to call it that, back in college, I decided, hey, you know what? Let's sign up for some real estate classes and let's get this done. So I started taking real estate classes when I was a sophomore in college. I was also in a fraternity at the time and nowhere near to the point where I needed to be to get this done. So I started it, never finished it. It became a running joke in my fraternity that Adam's getting his real estate license. Literally, it became such a joke in my fraternity that literally they had the pledges make me a fake real estate license card, which I wish I still had to this day. I gotta ask somebody if they can ever find it for me. So I'm like 3/4 of the way through college at this point. I'm in my senior year, back home working for my uncle again in his restaurant, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting this damn license. So I finished all the schooling. Don't take the test yet. I ended up getting a job at WGAL selling TV commercial space. Overall, it's not a bad job, but it's just not what I want to do. I don't like corporate America. I don't like the structure. I don't like the 9 to 5. I don't like any of that stuff. And I really just truly believe that I should be working for myself. I've always been that kind of an individual. I'm very much an individual, and I don't like when other people tell me what to do. I'd rather create my own schedule and work for myself. So I end up putting in my 2 weeks at work and start trying to take this real estate exam. Well, little did I know that this is going to be the first time in my life that I'm ever actually going to have to prep for something and study. It takes me 5 times to pass the real estate exam, but I finally do it. At this point, I just quit my job, I'm living in my parents' basement, and I just dive into real estate full time. For the entire first year that I was in the business, I did not put enough effort in, did not give it what I needed to, and was going nowhere. Almost ended up giving up in real estate and going back to my old job. Thank God they did not have a job for me, and I had to stick it out, and here I am.